What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's almost the holiday weekend here. Christmas, Hanukkah, all that stuff, whatever you celebrate. The new year is like less than a week away, and man, what a freaking year, right? But 2017 is a new page, a new time to just get up and get yourselves motivated. And I know for myself right now, I'm 14 weeks out as of tomorrow from my next show. Y'all know that I took a full year off of competing, and I needed to do that really in order to find my passion for bodybuilding again, for lifting, and my reasons why I do this every single day. And I'm here in LA. It's a cloudy day, but it's beautiful out right now. And I'm climbing this mountain here at the Culver City stairs, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, when I first started this a couple of weeks ago, I used to fly up these stairs. Last year, 2 years ago, I used to fly up these motherfuckers. But now I'm like, I'm breathing hard. It's, challenge for me. Hey, Rich, what's up, man? But I'm pushing, and I'm seeing the top of this hill that's like 400 and something feet above sea level. It's high as hell. It's 360 view of Los Angeles. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, like, this is how our goals are. It's like you look at the top of the hill. I got bad reception up here. I'm trying to find a good spot. But anyway, look, you look at the top of the hill and everything you want to achieve, and it might seem impossible, but what you got to keep in mind is that you have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. And you might have to stop along the way because, you feel like you're out of breath and you can't go, and the energy and the drive is not there. But you got to find it. You got to keep pushing because you got to get to the top of the mountain, right? And that's what I'm thinking to myself. And I'm thinking about my goals like, damn, my drive this year is to get back on that Olympia stage, this time in a completely different division that I hadn't competed in since like 2011, and to just like seize my goals and go for them. I always say in my life, there are two options. There are only two options in my life, and that's to succeed or succeed. Failure does not exist. To me, failure is the opportunity to fall on your ass and to learn and to get up and to just try something different, to step outside of your comfort zone and keep going. And that's how your goals have to be. So for this year, 2017, go for it. Whatever's on your heart, whatever's on your mind. Some of you out there, you want to step on stage and that's a goal of yours. Or you want to lose 10 pounds and that's a goal of yours. You want to embrace fitness as your life. That's a goal of yours. But the only way you're going to let it happen, or it's going to happen, is if you get up and make it happen. You just have to go. See the top of the mountain. Keep going. Like, don't give up. I got an email from one of my new clients, and she's like, she's watched my journey for a very long time. She's following along in our Facebook group with our amazing clients and rock stars. And she feels like, although she's inspired, she feels like, she's a small fry and that she's never going to get there. But what you have to remember is that every single one of us that you watch on social media or in your life, in your gym, those people that inspire you, they all started just like you. I was just like you, man. I was just like you. Wanted to just figure this game out, wanted to know where to go, which way to turn, what to do. And it was through persistence, consistency, and just keep working, to keep exploring and to keep going. Those are the things that have gotten me exactly to where I am today. And those are the things that are going to continue to drive me to that next level. So for you, you have to keep that in mind. Do not give up. Just make the decision and do it today. Don't put it off till tomorrow. So what? You fell off your diet, you ate candy and cookies today. You have another meal. You have another opportunity in this day to change it. And then tomorrow, just pick it up and keep going. And that's what's going to get you there, guys. The road is never paved straight, and it's never easy. Anything worth having in this world is never easy. So don't give up on yourselves. Keep going. Keep your goals and keep yourself pushing forward. This is what I want you to do. I want you to take a look at your 2016 over this weekend. Look at the things that you decided in January that you wanted to achieve, and make note of that. Make note of all the things you wanted to achieve. And even if you didn't do it the way you thought it would in your mind play out, take note of that. See the things that you didn't accomplish in the way that you wanted to, and set that as a goal for 2017. Carry it over and keep going, because that's how you earn anything in life. And whether this is your fitness, your diet, your training, your career, your money, whatever, it's the same thing. So anyway, guys, I had that message on my heart. I had to share it with you. I'm sorry about the bad reception here in the middle of the freaking, like, I'm in the middle of the hills here. Look at that. I'm in the middle of the hills out here, but I'm inspired, and I hope this video inspires you. like this video, comment. I love to hear your comments. Share the video. And if you are not on my mailing list, click the sign up button above and make sure you get on it, because I've got some really great stuff planned in the next 2 weeks to get you motivated and get your head in the game. Workouts, podcasts, articles, all exclusive stuff that's only going to be sent out to my blog readers and my email list. So make sure you click that sign up button and get on there.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my first grocery haul with you, and I thought it would be a really great segment to kind of share with you how I'm shopping throughout like the different phases of my training and nutrition, and particularly right now that I'm in contest prep. Now, as of today, I am 15 weeks out and I just went to the grocery store, so let's go ahead and dig right in. First off, I went to 2 grocery stores, and this one is from Sprouts. And I absolutely love Sprouts because, you know, they have so much really great organic food and like really fresh stuff. So from Sprouts today, I got some guacamole, and I also got some avocados. The avocados were on sale, and the reason why I ended up getting the guacamole as well as the avocado is because the avocados were a little bit like soft, so I know that I'm gonna have to like really eat these soon. So I got some just regular avocados and then my guacamole as well. And the way that I eat these, like, I have lots of healthy fats in my diet. And sometimes actually all the time, I really hate having nuts on my plan, because like I can eat nuts and like not stop eating nuts, especially when I start getting really hungry and really deep into my prep. It's like a whole mess. Like I can't have nuts, nut butters and stuff like that. So although I did buy some almonds today, which you'll see in a bit, these healthy fats are really great to kind of switch it up and just keep everything just yummy, you know, because variety is a really important thing to me when it comes to how I eat, even during contest prep. So these are for my healthy fat. Next up, I have some eggplants. I love eggplants, and I'm really trying to get more just colorful vegetables in my plan. Now, for me, I don't really worry about counting too much of the calories when it comes to the vegetables that I eat on my plan, because I mean, when was the last time you heard somebody say, I got fat from eating too much broccoli, I got fat from eating too much salad? No honey, it's probably all the stuff you're putting on it and everything else you're eating. So when it comes to calories and it comes to my vegetables, I don't really go crazy like trying to count them into my totals completely. So I like to have a lot of different variety when it comes to the type of vegetables that I get. Now, I love fibrous vegetables. When I'm talking about not worrying about counting all the calories in my vegetables, I mean like more fibrous stuff. And the way that I'm gonna do these is I'm gonna spray them with a little bit of coconut oil, sprinkle some sea salt and some garlic over them, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven to bake up, and they will be a nice little side dish for all of my meals. Next up, you can't really see it in this bag, but this is just a small amount of like glazed pecans. And I like to just take about maybe like a small handful, like maybe like 5 grams or so of these pecans, crush them up, and then sprinkle them over my salads. And I only do that really when I'm like really far out from a diet. And right now, like you said, at 15 weeks out, I can have a little bit more variety. So I'll usually just kind of adjust something along the way, like drop the almonds in another meal or whatever, just to be able to have those and to enjoy just a little bit of crunchiness and sweetness in my salad. Now, I'm not gonna take this out of the bag because it's kind of a little bit gross right now, but I've got some organic chicken breast. And chicken, I love chicken. And I have a lot of chicken on my plan. I have like 1 or 2 meals a day that have chicken in them. So I'm gonna go ahead, this is just like skinless, boneless chicken. I'm gonna season this baby up. I bought 2 different packages. I have about 8 pounds of chicken right here. I'm gonna season this baby up and cook it up tonight. Probably even grill it, broil it, bake it, whatever. Just make it taste good and yummy and scarf it down. Next up is my shopping trip to Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. Always really get some great like fresh veggies and like really cheap stuff at Trader Joe's is healthy for you. So it's like one of my favorite spots. So I got 2 bags of spring mix, and usually I actually get the herb mix salad, but I kind of a little bit tired of that right now. And as of late, I've really been letting my vegetables go bad and not like eat any of them. It's so terrible. Oh my God, I waste so much food. It's terrible. But I'm really trying to be good about eating my vegetables and making sure that I have have a cup with every single meal. So I've got some veggies here, and I've got all kinds of salad dressings and stuff like that in the fridge. And a lot of them are fat-free or low-fat, so I'll just usually just drizzle about a tablespoon or so over them, and then just shake it up to really spread out the salad dressing on the greens, and that'll give it just a little bit of flavor without killing my diet. So that's kind of how I do my salads. More veggies, I've got some green beans, some fresh green beans, which are my favorite. I'm planning on putting these right on like the stove in a skillet with some olive oil, some sea salt, maybe a little bit of pepper as well, and just, you know, just letting these babies cook up. Some broccoli and some garlic are also on deck. Lots of veggies, as you can see, and this time I'm going to eat them and I'm not gonna let them go bad. Oh my gosh, so here is the bane of my existence on a diet. These are my almonds. These are dry roasted almonds. Sometimes I will eat raw almonds. It just really depends on what I feel like having, and this time I just feel like having some dry roasted ones. So I am going to be really good about like keeping this baby closed, keeping it out of my sight of view. I'm going to put them up high on the shelf so I don't even have to look at them. But almonds are one of the fats that are on my plan, so you know, gotta eat them. Lots and lots of sweet potatoes on deck as well. So with these sweet potatoes, I love the ones from Trader Joe's because they're super cheap. This bag was only like $1.79, and I got about 3 bags of these because, I mean, you eat a bunch of yams usually on a contest prep plan, and my plan is no exception to that. So just some yams. The way I like to do these is just coat them with a little bit of like either coconut oil or olive oil, and then I will go ahead and poke holes in them or stab them with a knife, and I put them into the oven and I bake them up, and then I'll go ahead and have my servings that way. So yams are like one of my favorites. Oh, and I also drizzle a little bit of cinnamon on them. Sometimes if my meal calls for having coconut oil, I'll put some coconut oil on it as well. But I also got something else I want to show you. Today I actually went out and I got some more Kerrygold butter. This is Irish butter. And the way that they process this butter is that it's a lot healthier than, like, you know, let's say if you bought like Land O'Lakes, like generic butter or whatever. And this butter typically has a higher level of CLA and also omega-3 fatty acids as well. So it's actually a really healthy butter and a healthy fat. So the way that I will use it is use the equivalent amount of calories for like the amount of oil that I'm supposed to use on a plan. And that's really great because I can have it with some vegetables, you know, especially if there's a healthy fat with that vegetable. I can kind of like just coat my vegetables a little bit with butter. And then I can put them on my yams as well when that meal does call for having some kind of a healthy fat with it. So Kerrygold butter is definitely going to be on the menu this contest prep. Now, of course, during a prep, you can never have enough eggs. So I bought yet another dozen of eggs. These eggs are so cheap at Trader Joe's. The large ones for a dozen are only $1.29, and I actually already have like maybe 4 or 5 of these in the fridge, but I will always like to make sure that I don't run out of eggs. So I used to buy like the big box, you know, the big giant box that you can buy like at like Costco's or something like that. It's like 100 eggs. Sometimes I buy those, but they're a little bit smaller. They're like medium size, and I like large eggs. So this is a lot more convenient for me as well. So that's why I get them. Next up, I've got some protein to play around with. So I got some salmon, which I can't wait to cook up. I'm having this tonight for dinner because it's on my plan anyway. And then I also got, well, let me show you this. I got some Black Forest ham, and this is uncured ham. It's no nitrates or anything like that, but sometimes I just want to switch out my breakfast meats. So like instead of having, I'll have 2 whole eggs in the morning, and then instead, you know, I might have a little ham with my oats or something like that, just to switch it up. I mean, I'm really big on variety and adding flavor to my foods and eating things that taste good. So I don't always want to eat the same exact thing every morning, but as long as it fits my macros and my calories, I'm all good. So I got that Black Forest ham to be able to kind of switch it up and make it yummy. And then the final thing that I got today is some ground beef. Now this is 96% lean, extra lean ground beef. And for me, I have to have beef like almost every day. Just in general, because I have really bad anemia, and a lot of it is due to the fact that I have fibroids, and when I am on my periods I lose a ton of blood. It's really, really bad. So I always have to make sure to have like a lot of iron rich foods. Eating beef for me it like really makes a difference. And then also making sure that I take ferrous sulfate iron is another thing. So I have beef a lot on my diet, and it's really yummy. It's really good, a healthy fat. And I'll have this all the way through like peak week and during my contest, day as well. So that's the way that I eat, and that's the way that I find works well for me. So anyway, guys, that was my grocery haul. I hope that you found it informative. Hey, listen, if you have questions about anything that I have on my plan, why don't you post them below in the comments, and I'll make sure to get back to you. Also, don't forget to stop by my website. To see even more information, even more tips, because I post every week on my blog. For those of you that are competitors and are in contest prep yourself, or maybe you want to be on the stage and you haven't gotten there yet, maybe you're off season and you're looking for some great tips, I want you to make sure that you download my free contest prep crash course. I'll be sure to post the link right up here above me in that info box, so that way you can go ahead and get signed up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Alright guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.